All right, we are on the main lesson section now for lesson 21. And today we're just going to keep it rolling with tape diagrams. We've been doing good. We're going to keep working on these so we make sure that we are masters at them by the time we are done. Okay, so what we're going to do today is the same as we've been doing for the past 2 days. We're going to solve some word problems. We're going to read the problem, then we're going to draw and label our tape diagram, and then we're going to write the number sentence that goes along and answers the question. All right, so let's get going. Here's our first one. Now I want you to sit back, relax, watch me do this one, and then we'll walk through the next two problems together, okay? So this says, Rose drew 7 pictures, and Willie drew 11 pictures. How many pictures did they draw all together? So this statement right here, all together, they want to know how many they have all together. That tells me we are adding the numbers. So give me a second. Let me draw my tape diagram really quickly. I'm getting good at it. All right. Tilt this down so we can see. All right, so there's my tape diagram. And it says Rose drew 7. I'm going to put Rose on this side. And she drew 7 pictures. So I'm going to show those 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5 on the top, 2 on the bottom. Okay? Then I'm going to draw my line there because that's my one part. And it says Willie, so this is Willie's side. Willie drew 11. So I got to draw all those 11 now. All right? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Full 10 frame. And my 11 is going over here. All right, so I have Rose drew 7, Willie drew 11. That is what my tape diagram is showing right now, and that's what it's showing on the screen as on the slideshow as well. Now it says, how many pictures did they draw all together? Oh, well that's simple. I know that part plus part equals whole, so I'm trying to figure out the whole. So I need to do 7 plus 11 to get my answer. All right, so 11's the bigger number, so I'm going to actually put that in my head because it doesn't matter if I do 7 plus 11 or 11 plus 7. Addition sentences can go either way. So let's put 11 in our heads and count 7 up. So 11, 10, or sorry, we're going up. My bad. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So we must have 18 total circles. If I were to count them on my board, I'd have 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So it must be 7 plus these 11 equals 18. So there's my whole. And to answer the question, how many pictures did they draw together? They drew 18 pictures together. All right. Now, I want you to help me on this next one, okay? We're going to walk through it together. So, make sure you have a blank spot on your whiteboard or your piece of paper and draw a tape diagram. Give me a second and I will do it too. See if you can beat me. I don't think you can because I am done. Almost. Now I'm done. Did you beat me? All right. Let's move on. All right, I'll read the problem. It says, Darnell walked 7 minutes to Lee's house. Then he walked to the park. Darnell walked for a total of 18 minutes. How many minutes did it take Darnell to get to the park? All right, so first thing that stuck out to me was that word total. It already tells me my total, so it tells me my whole, because total and whole mean the same thing. So I'm going to put 18 right up in my whole spot in my number bond. I have it on the slideshow, now I have it on my whiteboard. 18 is our whole, or our total. Let's see what else it tells us. The first sentence says, Darnell walked 7 minutes to Lee's house. Okay, so he walked 7 minutes, and then he walked to the park. I don't know how many minutes it took him to walk to the park. That's what I have to find out. That's what the question is asking me. So I'm going to draw what I know. I drew the hole. I know that. And I also know that Darnell walked 7 minutes to Lee's house. So Lee's house, 7 minutes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he walked 7 minutes to Lee's house, and then he walked to the park. Didn't tell me how many minutes he walked to the park. So that's what we're finding out. I'm going to put P for park. Okay, so he walked 7 minutes to Lee's house, then he walked to the park, and he walked a total of 18 minutes. Why don't you take a couple seconds to think about how we're going to solve this. How am I going to figure out how many minutes he walked to the park? Take about 5 more seconds. Okay. So if I'm missing a part, I could do a subtraction sentence. I could go 18 minus 7 to get my answer. Or, like we've been doing, I know my hole. I know how many circles I need to have in my whole tape diagram. I only have 7 of them right now. So I'm going to put 7 right here. But I need to have 18 in this whole tape diagram. So I'm going to keep drawing circles on the park side of my tape diagram until I get to 18. So if I'm starting at 7, this will be 8, 9, 10, count with me, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, there's a whole 10 frame, 18. All right, now, I know I have 18 circles in this whole tape diagram. I know 7 of them are over here on Lee's house side. I just need to count these. Oh, I see a full 10 frame and one more. 10 plus 1 equals 11. So if Darnell walked 7 minutes to Lee's house plus the 11 minutes to the park, he walked a total of 18 minutes. So there's our number sentence. 7 plus 11 equals 18. All right, let's walk through one more together so that we can have more practice, and then you guys are going to practice some on your own. 7 plus 11 equals 18. All right, see if you can find a blank spot and erase your board and set up a tape diagram faster than I can. I'm already going. I'm cheating. Sorry. All right, I'm ready. I'll give you a couple more seconds if you're not ready. Take about 3 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and 0. All right, if you need more time, pause the video and hit play when you are ready. So this problem says, Emmy has some goldfish. Tamra has 14 beta fish. Ramra and Emmy, so I should say Tamra and Emmy have 19 fish in all. How many goldfish does Emmy have? So Emmy has some goldfish. Tamra has 14 beta fish. Together, or in all, like it says right here, they have 19. So in all, or all together, or total, or whole, those mean all the same thing. So that is our keyword and our hint in the word problem that tells us our whole is 19 because they have 19 in all. So I'm going to put 19, or actually you should tell me, where does 19 go in our number bond? It goes in the whole spot. So 19 is our whole. What else do we know from this number sentence, or from this word problem? I'm sorry. I'm going to read it again. Think about what else is it telling us. Ready? Emmy has some goldfish. Tamra has 14 beta fish. Tamra and Emmy have 19 fish in all. how many goldfish does Emmy have? So, does it tell us how many fish Emmy has? Nope, it doesn't, because that's actually what it's asking us. It says, how many goldfish does Emmy have? Does it tell us how many fish Tamara has? It does tell us how many fish Tamara has. Tamara has 14 beta fish. So what should we do with that information? We're going to record it in our tape diagram. So I'll make this side Tamara's side, T for Tamara. She has 14 beta fish, so I'm going to draw that now, okay? Do it with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All right, so there's our 14 beta fish. Now I'm going to draw my line. This is a really big part, so it's okay that it takes up most of my rectangle in my tape diagram. So now I know that Tamara has 14 beta fish. Then this is going to be Emmy. I'm going to put an E over here for Emmy. It says Emmy has some goldfish. We don't know how many. That's why it's blank. I'll put a question mark here for right now. It's an odd question mark, but okay. And the 14 plus Emmy's goldfish is going to equal 19 total fish. So we're going to do, or you tell me, how do you think we're going to find out how many goldfish Emmy has? If we only know how many fish Tamara has and how many fish they have together. All right, I hope you were thinking what I was thinking, what we did during the last problem. We're going to start with our 14, and we're going to add circles over here until we get to 19, okay? So count with me. We're going to have 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Oh, I stopped there. I said 19. Now I count how many circles I added. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Emmy has 5 goldfish. Tamara has 14 beta fish. And when we add them together, they were going to equal 19. So take a couple seconds and write down the number sentence that you think is going to go along with this problem, and then check it with mine once I write it. All right, our number sentence is, we had Tamara with 14 fish plus Emmy's 5 goldfish to equal 19 total fish. 14 plus 5 equals 19. And that is the end of today's lesson. We just did a lot of work with tape diagrams. You're going to exit this video and head over to the assessment video where you're going to do a little bit more work with it, because I want to see all your hard work and I want to see those pictures of you guys doing it on your own, okay? So good job today. I'll see you in the assessment video. Bye, guys.